What's going on, guys? It's Shed. We're back here on some more Texas Chainsaw Massacre. We're about a week away from Mortal Kombat's release, so we're probably just gonna be spamming Texas, whatever else comes up in that amount of time. Texas Chainsaw Massacre community news. New patch. Fixed PC stuttering on ultra graphic settings. Oh, I'll have to try that out. Fixed voice chat not working in lobbies for party members. Fixed XP progression. Various crashes and freezes. Now you can do key bindings on the PC version of the game. Lobbies can now launch with 6 players. It will help lobbies get running smoother, quicker, with less drops due to incomplete lobbies. Leatherface is still required for a match. Leatherface is kind of like the common denominator of all of the lobby breakdown problems, isn't it? The requirement that Leatherface is needed on top of the fact that Leatherface is just not that fun to play for most people, at least in my experience. I definitely don't enjoy playing him myself, and everybody I know doesn't either. I'm sure that there are some people that play him, but you're a blessing. You're like that person that runs tank or healer or something for raid groups, because everybody realistically just wants to run DPS. Moved quick match to the top of the menu to make it easy, and here's the big one. PC removed from crossplay. We are temporarily, big one, temporarily separating PC from the console player base in crossplay while we continue to improve our anti-cheat tools and resources. Easy anti-cheat and anti-cheat improvements. Made several improvements to our anti-cheat and protection from several cheat resources. We've also improved our tracking and logging for cheat detection and consistent future improvement. I'm gonna be honest, as much as I played this game, which, I mean, I guess isn't a ton, but pretty sure I played at least like 100 matches at this point, and I haven't seen a single hacker speed flying around the map or anything like that. Nothing. I haven't seen anything like that. So we're probably gonna be playing Texas Chainsaw Massacre for, you know, the next few days and maybe some other games in between there. But if you're new here, subscribe. I upload basically every single day. And also, if you want more Texas Chainsaw Massacre, leave a like on this video. They turned off crossplay for PC. Oh, I'm gonna ready up. I'm not playing Leatherface, so. I also turned on the ultra setting. I was having it on high before, but they were saying that they ended up fixing the ultra settings, so we're here. And it feels pretty smooth so far. I still have yet to run into a hacker. I've ran into players that are like well over level 70 and weird names and shit. Now, I still have not seen a single hacker on this game. It's crazy. It's so bad to where they turned off the crossplay. I never noticed it. I mean, maybe I've been in a game with somebody that was hacking. Maybe. Sissy should have done the battery over here. They turned it on. Good. I'm gonna lock this fence over there, and then I'm gonna run all the way back. I don't know if there's a huge difference between ultra. Well, I am noticing like the little particle things that weren't usually there. Why is Leatherface already out of the basement? Wait. They broke both of my things off over here. Yeah, I can see her just literally sitting there. I mean, I'll camp this person all day. I don't give a fuck. You don't understand. You're not escaping out this way. Everyone can escape the other way. I'm not leaving over here. You can waste all of your time. I don't give a fuck. A win for me is killing one singular person I decide is enough for me. One person. That's it. I don't care. Listen, I understand the objective is to get, you know, all 4 of them dead, but I'm not gonna sit here and play this game where they're just trying to loot me or wait for me to, like, lose patience or something. Just like in a scary game, I'm not gonna do that. You're still over here, buddy. What are you doing? Where are you going?
See what you made me.
You can do all the other shit. It don't matter. Dumb fuck. Who are you trying to die for? Hey, your friends can get out, but you're dead for that, buddy. Same thing with your other friend. You're not coming out this way. I'm telling you right now. You ain't coming out this way. You better escape through the other way. If you just listen, I wouldn't have to do this. Hey, you can do that shit all you want. I don't give a fuck. Leatherface is not even checking it. They can all leave, to be honest. They're not getting out this way. You are not exiting that side of the map. I'm telling you right now, it's not happening. Go ahead, do it. That shit can open up. I don't give a single fuck. I'm glad he died for it. They're not leaving out the gen side. Go through the basement, buddy. You ain't coming out this way. Dude, this guy over here just kept trying his hardest. You're not getting out. Yeah, I literally walked over here and within like maybe a minute or so, both of my locks on the building were already broken off. That's crazy. But none of them got out on that side. None of them. Hey, I know that he's over there underground. He's gonna try to open the basement door again. He did the basement exit. That's my favorite thing to do as well in like the post game. Even if a couple of them escape and they feel good about it, they're like, ah, he won't be able to prevent them from leaving all these different areas. I sit there and I win on 1 kill. I win. Me. That's my win condition. If I see them try to hard commit and rush, especially through my locks, that is a personal attack. As a cook player, breaking my locks is a personal attack. It's not happening. Yeah, even with the player pool being reduced a little bit, I haven't ran into any issues, you know, finding players. Again, though, I haven't seen enough hackers and exploiters or whatever to, like, make up for the fact that they removed PC from the player base. It's not like PC players can't play. It's just that PC players have to play with other PC players, which is fine, but the biggest issue with that is that that PC then just dies. Now, they said it's a temporary thing. Obviously, it's not permanent. Who knows how long temporary means? And I mean, they should have known that they would have hacker issues using easy anti-cheat. And it's not just a PC thing either. All I'm saying is all these console players say things like, oh man, PC players always ruin it for all the console players. Here's the thing. If console players could hack as easily as PC players could, to varying degrees, they would do the same exact thing. It's all about access. That's it. It has nothing to do with the fact that they're a PC player, so they inherently are just going to be more likely to hack. It's just that it's easier to do. You think the console player base plays respectfully or some shit? Go and take a look at the old Call of Duty servers and tell me that every single one of those people using all of those infections, mods, and hacks aren't all on console. It's all about accessibility to the hacks. But at the end of the day, I mean, you need an anti-cheat to be able to stop this kind of thing, or some kind of report/flagging system that will ban accounts. If there's no punishment for it, a lot of people will continue doing it, especially in this kind of space. So there are people genuinely out there looking forward to the Sean Strickland Adesanya press conference. The Strickland fans are looking more towards the press conference than the fight because they know that he's not gonna win. They're like, well, at least he can win the press conference. You know how sad that sounds? Holy shit, man. That's the best he can do, absolutely. But to like look at it like it's a fight or some shit it just shows what your actual investments are though as a fan. You don't care about the sport. Wait, what? How did somebody break this off already? Oh, get him.
I'm not a violent man. See what you make.
Get him, yeah! Honestly, turning up the graphics makes it a little bit harder to see them. I mean, there's nothing that they can really accomplish over here, so they can stay in the side yard if they want, I guess. Here, Leatherface, see him? What the fuck is this hitchhiker doing? He's just standing there. Come through. Go through. Go through. Oh, he couldn't get through. Go up the ladder, buddy. Come up the ladder. Yeah! Yeah! A fighter! Come on! Come over here, guys! Oh, I won the close encounter. I've never won before. Last guy, I mean, I don't know what he's doing. Maybe basement?
You better not be messing with Grandpa.
He jumped out the window. Oh, she just died down there. Okay. I mean, the ultra settings run a lot better now. You don't get any of that, like, horrible, weird stuttering thing that happened. There weren't any actual, like, balance changes or anything that were going on here. To be honest, I don't know what needs to be balanced and what doesn't. I'm sure that a lot of changes could just completely mess the game up in their own ways. It's not easy to balance this, especially these kinds of games where, like, people, Dead by Daylight, for example, they expect you not to camp, right? It's frowned upon to face camp people. They expect you to, like, do the stupid killer thing where, like, if you hook somebody, then you go and do something else. So people have the opportunity to go and save that person. But if you just simply don't engage with that game where it's like, I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like I'm stupid as a killer, like all the movies do. The smart thing to do, I know that you want to free this person, so just sit there. And people hate that. I absolutely understand why they hate it, but what I'm saying is that people are competing by basically a pretend agreement and pretend rules, made up rules. This game kind of solves that because you have multiple ways in order to get out. Now, obviously, it's like, oh, well, if you're just gonna camp, then I could just go and open a different exit. It's like, yeah, for sure, go and do that. Don't try to save them, because it ain't happening. Like, if a part of the game's rule set is for me to pretend to be a stupid killer and leave, then you should pretend to be a stupid survivor. Why is it that the killers have to pretend to be stupid, but the survivors and victims don't? So Mortal Kombat comes out at 4 p.m. on the 14th. So that video is probably gonna be late that day, but whatever. Unless I can somehow get earlier access to it. Oh, by the way, speaking of that, somebody ended up actually getting an early copy of the game because it, you know, it is close. They were playing on like the Switch or something. That's the leak I saw anyway, and they leaked the entire roster. Although it's still a question mark of who the final character is, because even on the character select screen, you can't tell who the final slot is. Although it's pretty much theorized that you're going to unlock Havoc through the story, kind of like Frost, but it's not like you have to beat the game in order to do it. You probably just have to beat Havoc at some point, and then it unlocks for him, just like it did for Frost. But the idea is that the final person is probably Chronica. People don't want it to be Chronica, but it probably is. Downloaded a bunch of mods for my next playthrough of Starfield, and the game already feels and looks 10 times better. So good. Oh man, there's a whole lot. Whole lot going on. Getting another one. Somebody come down the stairs? Oh, it was him. Outside is fine. I got everything locked down.
We ain't letting you off now.
But yeah, come up there. Come up, come up. Yeah. Come up, bro. Don't go down. Don't go down. She's gonna come up. She's coming up.
See what you made me
Back
go
on the
and
hole.
do?
Oh, he's killing somebody. Good job. I'll just keep spotting people and just make sure all my doors are locked. They're not making it out the normal way. I saw the first image of Natara. Some people were saying they didn't like the look of her. I think she looks cool. At least from what I can see anyway. They also leaked the cameos and stuff. What the fuck? Get her, yeah! Another one dead. Absolute lockdown. One down there. She's running. Got another one right here. Oh, wow. Got her. All right, last one's under there. Pretty sure she DC'd. Just gonna run in place. Hold on. I can just keep doing this. Go get her, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she DC'd. Gonna feed Grandpa again, give me the points. Boom, big points. They just couldn't get out. So yeah, they updated Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Hopefully they add PC back into the whole, it seems kind of odd to separate them at the moment because I don't feel like the hacking was that widespread. Maybe it's just me, maybe I'm being delusional, but I don't think the hacking was widespread enough to do that. And then also, you don't know how long temporarily means. And here's the other thing. If it's a long time, you have to expect that it'll actually come with a good way to prevent people from actually hacking. But then if they bring it back real quickly, then you have to assume that there's no way that they did anything to the anti-cheat to make it so it's actually catching people now all of a sudden. It just seems odd to me. So you guys better have some kind of plan or this was done very, very prematurely. If you don't have something in place for it, this is very, very premature to do. I don't think it ruins the game by any means, but understand that like PC player bases for a lot of games, especially if the majority of players end up being console, PC player bases die and dwindle because of this. They need the cross-platform because the sheer amount of people on console, because PC is just less accessible for a lot of people anyway. So yeah, if you're a PC player, you'll only be able to play with PC players at the moment, but I honestly haven't noticed any difference in my games. I was sitting here also thinking like, man, if the hacking is so bad and it's only PC players that are only hacking, then surely every single game that I go into, I'm more and more likely to run into people that are hacking because you basically put the entire PC player base in one pool with hackers, so I should be more likely to see them, right? Why am I not seeing them? I'm not saying they don't exist, I'm just saying it's kind of crazy to do it when it's not that widespread, in my experience. Anyway, thank you guys so much for all the love and support, and yeah, it's been Jeff, guys. Later.